For today's University of Life quote of the day, we've got another one from Thomas Fuller. And this time he says, men or people are more prone to revenge injuries than to requite kindness. So what do you think? Do you think that's true? Is that true of yourself? Who have you taken revenge on? Who would you like to? Who do you sometimes obsess about? I wish bad things would happen to this person or something. On the other hand, who were some people who were kind to you, who sacrificed a little bit of themselves, their time, to help you out? For example, think back to high school or college or whatever. Who's your favorite teacher? I bet it was somebody who cared about you. I bet it was somebody who got excited, felt excited when you learned something, or when you got along, played well with others, when you got excited about learning. On the other hand, it can be difficult to requite that kindness because you're probably not in touch with those teachers anymore. They might not even be around anymore. So what can you do? I think the best way is to use what they gave you, either the specific knowledge and skills, or maybe a love for education. You could also pay it forward, where you help to educate or however help out other people. Think about your parents too. Unless you have kids, you have no idea what a sacrifice you were. I mean, sure, I hope they loved you, but they still changed your diaper for 2 years. 2 stinking years. Literally. That's so much. So it's possible. It's possible that maybe someday you'll change their diapers in return. I don't know, it doesn't sound very pleasant. But you can do other things, right? You can say thank you. You can forgive them for being imperfect. Every parent is imperfect, some more than others, and you can just trace that back generations. So stop having the expectation that they should have been more perfect. Let them be what they were and appreciate whatever it was they did for you. Hopefully you have plenty to draw from that. Think about your friends as well. People who are just on your side, they cheer you on, they see the good in you, they celebrate your wins, and you can do that directly back to them, like with interest if you want. Don't be afraid to express it. To say, I think you're awesome. Send them a card. Or if you don't want to be that vulnerable, you can at least just pay attention to them. Just listen. Just take an interest in whatever they're interested in. Ask them some questions. That's how you requite kindness. I bet you have a lot of other ideas as well. I bet you got some very specific stories. I would love to hear them. I think everyone here watching would love to hear your stories of requiting kindness. Our image of the world, our perception of how things are and what reality is based mostly on our perception of what we see. And since the negative, our brains are really tuned to look out for the negative because that can mean danger and, threaten our survival in different ways, which is one reason we often, according to Fuller, focus on the revenge and the negative rather than the positive. But we also have your conscious mind that can overcome that, and you can choose to focus on the positives and build that up. And if you'll share those positive stories, that'll help everyone to remember, to be reminded that there's good in the world. In fact, sometimes you might get the sense that people are a rotten bunch, and we are, but people are also an extremely beautiful bunch, often very loving. And the more you see that, the more you'll feel like, oh, I could do the same. I think that's one of the best ways to change the world for the better, is just to make people believe that people are good, that life is worth living, and help everybody to carry on and do their best. I bet you want to do this. I don't know if you've thought of any specific ways to apply it, but I bet you want to. I bet you're one of those good people. And boy, I congratulate you for that. And I thank you. And I'll see you next time. Until then, live smart, live happy, and hope everything turns out for the best for you. I love this spot so much. What cool dunes. Wish I had my motorcycle. What fun that would be. Holy cow. That would be fun.